As Christmas approaches, the season of joy can also bring feelings of loneliness and grief. Tonight we hear from a local psychotherapist on how to navigate this holiday season. Brianna Harris is live in the studio now with more on that.
Well, Jeffrey Johnston, a psychotherapist with Associated Counseling Services, says the holiday season can intensify those emotions, but he says there are ways to find comfort and connection during this difficult time. He says one of the things you don't want to do is isolate yourself. Experiencing a major loss can make the holiday season especially difficult, and not wanting to celebrate is completely normal. But he says learning how to cope, whether through reaching out to loved ones, keeping routines, or seeking support, can help bring some comfort during this challenging time.
Holidays tend to involve family get-togethers. You're with people that you love, and when there's an empty chair, it's very obvious that that person's no longer there with you. So it just kind of emphasizes the loss that's taken place in the family.
He says it's important not to, again, be alone during the holidays. And he also says if you don't have family in the area, to reach out to some friends or lean on support groups. He also says the most important thing for the holiday season is to not face grief and loneliness alone. Live in the studio, Brianna Harris, Heartland News.